Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'm going to talk about the September monthly forecast for Aquarius people. Anybody with an Aquarius rising, Aquarius ascendant, Aquarius lagna or moon in Aquarius. This video is applicable for all of them. So Aquarius people, little difficult month because we would experience two eclipses this month. The first eclipse was the lunar eclipse that happened on the 7th of September. And the other one would be a solar eclipse that would happen on the 21st of September. However, the solar eclipse is a partial solar eclipse. It impacts you based on the country where you live. So it is not applicable for all. So now let's talk. It's a difficult month, guys, not just for you, for all of us. So let's talk about the movements this month, the planetary movements. So 7th of September, when moon got afflicted with Rahu, that is the time when the lunar eclipse happened, and this particular happened in your ascendant, guys. So basically moon is the mind, moon is the emotion, and Rahu has afflicted the moon in your ascendant. And when there's any kind of, when the ascendant gets afflicted or any kind of affliction happens at the ascendant level, which means, guys, the entire diagram gets impacted. The 360 degrees of your life got impacted. So especially from the date of 5th or maybe 3rd to the 15th of September, you would have seen a lot of confusion, a lot of clutter around your health, wealth, vitality, your state of mind, your positivity, your will to win, your confidence, everything. Ascendant is everything. Ascendant is your physical existence in the world. So when the affliction happened, it impacted your life 360 degrees. So because moon is the ruler of the 6th house, that means there was a lot of, because Rahu gives illusions. So there was a lot of illusions, a lot of confusion, a lot of gray area around your daily routine, around your competition, around your debts, around your health, around your competition at work, around the court cases. So, but this was a difficult time till the 15th of September, guys. However, and especially for the Aquarius people who are passing through with moon periods, it was a difficult time till the 15th. However, now the difficult time has passed. The remaining month looks very good. Okay, except the solar eclipse, rest everything else looks very good. Now, the next movement happened on the 13th of September. Which is Mars, the lord of your profession, the lord of your 10th lord. That's the most important house. The lord of your profession has made an excellent movement in the 9th house. Okay, which means, guys, there would be a lot of support, because Mars, the lord of 10th, is in the 9th house. This is a kind of a Rajyog. So, guys, there would be a lot of advancement. You would see a lot of success. You would see at your workplace after 13th of September. Which means the first thing you would see is your work, because it is the 9th house of luck. So you would see your luck is favoring you at your work. So you can expect, you can expect promotions, you can expect growth at work. So everything, growth in power, money, rank, status, leadership, professional image, everything, you would see a growth of that. People who are looking for a job, Aquarius people who are looking for a job, guys, this is the time. You should expedite the job search because there is a very high probability that you would land up into the right jobs. You would land up into the very high paying jobs. The salary which you expect. People this is the 9th house, is the house for your managers. So guys who are working, you would see a lot of support coming in through your leaders in order for your growth at work. This is the time for you to apply for promotions, because there is a very high probability. Now, around the promotions, this is the time for you to apply outside the organizations into your, whatever dream jobs you want to go for. So, what I'm trying to say in terms of profession, guys, this is self-explanatory. The 10th house lord is in the 9th house. The lord of Kendra is in the cone. The lord of center is in the trine. And 9th house is the house of luck. So you would see your luck is completely favoring you at your workplace. Now Mars from the 9th house gives an exalted aspect on the 12th house, which is the house for foreign land. This means, guys, this is a very good time. Like, a lot of Aquarius people would see job opportunities coming from the foreign land. Better job opportunities. You would get a lot of opportunities, and there would be a lot of migration of Aquarius people to a foreign land for work. Now, from the 9th, Mars gives a aspect on the 3rd house, which is again Mars' own house. That means, it is the house for communication, writing, social media. So guys, you would see like people who are into the business of communication, into the business of writing, social media, they would see a lot of growth. Because, this is Mars' own house. And Mars would completely support you there in these areas. So, I mean, you are a consultant, you are a teacher, anything around profession, anything around, communication, writing, or social media. Even if you are a social media influencer, you would see a lot of growth in these areas, guys. Now, the next aspect is on the 4th house, which is the house for your home, which is the house for your land, which is the house for your real estate, your vehicles. So yes, there would be a lot of action around these areas, around your buying home, buying a land, buying a vehicle. So this is a spectacular movement of Mars, guys. Okay, and it holds a very, very important house for you. So great movement around that, guys. Now, the next movement is 15th of September. Again, a beautiful movement, which is the Venus, the Yokarak planet for you. Venus is the lord of your center and the trine. Venus is the lord of your 4th house and the 9th house of luck. And Venus moves into your house of marriage. It moves into your house of business partnership. So, which means, guys, if you have been facing any issues related to your marriage, now is the time when you would see everything would get resolved. Because Venus is in the house of marriage. Now, this is the time when you would see that your married life would improve. There would be a lot of sensuality around your married life. People who are single, they would find the right spouse for them. Now, people who are single, this is the best time, after 15th of September, very high probability that you would get married. Okay, there would be excellent improvement in the relations with your business partner. So there's any kind of issues related to your partnership business, if you are facing issues in your partnership business or with your business partner, now this is the time when you would see all those issues would get resolved. The public image also would improve. So this is again a beautiful movement and Venus is giving an aspect on your ascendant. So there would be a lot of charm, attraction, sensuality in you. You would attract opposite sex like a magnet. That's the power of Venus. So Venus is basically, a very Yokarak planet for you. And it's a beautiful placement of Venus in the Kendra. So that's mostly around the Venus. Now, again, Mercury, which is again a very important planet for you guys. This is the lord of your 5th house, and it is getting exalted in the 8th house. And I always say that whenever there's a connection between the 5th and the 8th, there's going to be a windfall gain around speculation. So guys, again, this is the time, you may go for some kind of a penny stock, penny cryptocurrency, some kind of a lottery if your country allows. And you're putting that kind of a money wherein, if you win a windfall gain, and if you lose, you would lose some money that would not even impact you. So only put that kind of money as per your risk appetite. But this is a very favorable time. Like people who are Aquarius rising, passing through with Mercury times, I would strongly, and they have a decent position of Mercury in their natal chart. So guys, there is a very, very high probability around this thing, the windfall gain. Okay, so please invest in stock market, please invest in cryptocurrency, and based on your research, based on your risk appetite. Now, the next thing is 8th house is about inheritance, insurance, sudden gains, sudden wealth. So everything, transformation, research, exploration. So in all these areas, you would see a lot of growth. I mean, there is a very high probability around sudden gains, sudden events happening, sudden transformation happening. In case you are struggling with some kind of a addiction, because Mercury is also the lord of the 5th house. So in case, you're struggling with any kind of an addiction, here is the time when you would be able to get rid of that addiction. So, I mean, you would see like, this is like, this particular placement of Mercury, though not very good. However, it is exalted. So that means, the transformation that would happen would be for good for you. So this is also a great movement. Now, the next movement, guys, is the 17th of September when Sun moves into your 8th house. So this is again a great movement. However, the thing is that, the Sun is getting into an eclipse. There would be a solar eclipse that would happen on the 21st of September. So in case it impacts you, then it is going to be a little bit of challenge around the sudden, events around the 8th house. So if it doesn't impact, guys, then again, this is the good movement. This is the good movement. So everything around your research, around your sudden gains, sudden events, you would see everything good happening. This particular movement of Sun. The only condition is that I would say that if you are not experiencing the solar eclipse, that depends upon the country where you live currently. So, I mean, that's mostly what I wanted to talk, guys. Now, the next thing is I want to say, I spoke about all these movements. Like I spoke about the movement of Mars, Mercury, Venus, Sun. So how does it impact you? So guys, for you, for any kind of a transit to manifest in your life, the primary condition is that you need to be passing through that planetary period. Okay, then you would see 100% impact of whatever I am talking. So for example, you are an Aquarius rising, you are passing through with Mars periods. Guys, you would see growth at work. Okay. However, if you're not passing through Mars periods, there would be a 10 to 15% impact of this particular transit of Mars. That is how transits work. So that's mostly what I wanted to talk about this video, guys. So Aquarius people, if you have liked this video, I would request you to press the subscription, to press the bell notification, okay, and to add a comment, because your comment really validates my effort. And guys, anyone who wants to connect with me for a reading, I have shared my WhatsApp details, I've shared my email address. You can connect with me on that. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for your time, and you have a great evening. Thank you.